What's up, everybody? Scoot here. I just wanted to give like a little update vlog about kind of like my goals moving forward, as well as kind of like a sneak peek on what you guys can look forward as well. Forward to is in the form of content, both long form like podcasts and more short form stuff and like these little update vlogs, as well as the regular gaming content that I produce. We're now in a position where we can transition into daily streams, hopefully, knock on wood that the internet issues have been fixed long term. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I really want to get into the practice of doing like these regular kind of just short form videos of either me talking to the camera or something along the lines of recording while I'm out doing other hobbies that aren't necessarily gaming related. I know I kind of like skipped across the top three here, but I'm really looking forward to doing like the daily streams again. I'm not sure what platform we're going to kind of tackle directly yet. I obviously still have my Twitch channel. We've explored a little bit of Facebook, which has good growth potential, but it's not what I'm having like some issues with it, and I can't get in contact with anybody to get anything like that fixed yet. And then there's this other site that I've been playing with for the last couple of days called Trovo. Now Trovo is owned by the parent company Tencent, and they're more mobile focused for a streaming platform. But I'm really kind of interested to explore more into that and kind of see kind of where that goes. So we might split our time between Twitch and Trovo. We'll have to kind of wait and see. With that said, regardless of what platform we kind of stick to, or if we're splitting our time, I do want to get back into the practice of recording daily. That might mean it's a couple of days compressed into a singular video, or it's going to be daily videos, kind of more short form, like what this is going to end up being. But I have a lot of hobbies like outside of gaming in general that I really like. I would like to introduce everybody to, kind of in like the form of like I'll just record while I'm out doing these things. But basically what you can expect like in the form of like that non-gaming content is I do a lot of fishing in my off time, do a lot of mechanic stuff, if it be maintenance on the motorcycle or on one of my other vehicles. Then you wrap all that in with like just stuff that I have to do around the farm. I think I want to get into the habit of just like recording these little mini adventures that I always end up on and just sharing them with you guys. I think it's not necessarily going to be more centralized and focused on one particular thing in the beginning. We're going to kind of dabble in just a lot of the stuff that I enjoy doing, and hopefully that can translate into these videos, and you guys might find something that you are interested in that you didn't know about previously. Like that's kind of the joy of the internet, right? Is you can always explore other hobbies. But yeah, I do want to announce that I am going to be collaborating with some other content creators. It might not all be it is probably going to be more gaming focused in the beginning, with my friends over at Merc. We're focusing on a lot of cool stuff coming up, hopefully soon. I don't know how much of that I can really talk about yet. None of it is like essentially like an organization type basis. It's we're a group of friends that want to be able to create content together, and we have a lot of like-minded interests, and I can't wait to see what some of the stuff that we pump out in the content sector, as well as some other stuff that we've been talking about. Mostly going to be like podcasts and maybe some small tournament organization, stuff of that nature. I can't really go into too much detail about it because we've only had a couple of meetings about prospects, but yeah, I'm actually really excited to share all this stuff because like my motivation is at an all-time high right now, and I'm not one for kind of like just sitting here doing this, just talking to a camera kind of thing. But I'm really excited to explore this and get practice at it, and really I hope it, like, I'm hoping that it can push my content to the next level of just being more comfortable in front of the camera, and as well as translating that into like the streams and stuff. I do have some interesting ideas when it comes to the stream schedule. For those that aren't aware, we have been participating in the Call of Duty Mobile Worlds. We qualified for stage 1. We have stage 2 in 4 days, I think. I haven't been playing it too heavily. I started 3 days before stage 1 qualifiers when it came to playing on an iPad, and it's nice to be new at something again, and not just basically be min-maxing your potential, and you're completely just every day's a learning experience when it comes to that for me right now. So for the stream schedule stuff, like, I don't think any of that's going to be set in stone just yet. I've had the idea of like maybe Mobile Mondays where we play like some Call of Duty Mobile, or some other mobile games that I've been wanting to explore with my group. Something along the lines of like maybe like a Tarkov Tuesdays. I want to get back into that game. It just wiped, but it's not necessarily easy to find people that are big fans of that game, I guess is the way to put it, in the sense of like finding its issues, finding people to play with. So I think it's going to be a lot more solo content on those days. We also have Warzone. I've been getting back into that game. I'm sure like if you kept up with the streams, we've been playing a lot of Warzone lately. So I'm excited to see where that goes moving forward. The rest of it's kind of up in the air. None of this is set in stone. It's just I want to keep you guys updated that we might move to a more structured stream schedule, and more variety in the gaming content altogether. Now, to get to like the next part with the podcast stuff, I've had the opportunity previously to guest on a couple of podcasts. I've been on a podcast based out of New York about dating stuff, like dating advice, when it comes to being in a work from home environment, or you're having to rely on online dating, stuff like that. I've also been a guest on the Goon Crew, their podcast, where it was more of like a history lesson, so to speak, and how esports has evolved over the last 10 years or so. That one was a lot of fun, and I want to get into doing more podcasts. I'm kind of a host for the Crucible Cast, which we haven't really started recording anything for that yet. That's obviously a cast that's paired with Amazon's recent release, Crucible. That's kind of up in the air right now just because of the reception that game's had currently. I believe we're probably in the boat of waiting to basically see more content updates and to kind of see where that game goes moving forward. But I'm wanting to, I don't know if I want to like host a podcast per se, as like a solo individual, but that's not out of the question yet. It's just an idea I've been toying with. It'd be interesting to see, best case scenario, find some like-minded individuals that want to participate, and we can come up with some interesting topics to go over. That'll be, in the future, but it's still on my mind because, like I said, my motivation's at an all-time high for just creating. Content is an art form, and you don't get better at it if you're not practicing or really putting yourself out there. So that's kind of like what the whole vibe of this whole vlog really is for me, is basically I'm just wanted to get my thoughts out there, share them with you guys, and we'll kind of see where it goes. I'm really excited. I'd say by the time this is out, we're probably going to be live streaming. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably be live over on Trovo tonight. Not sure what we're playing just yet. I'd gotta go. I want to, like, it is Monday. I want to try to start doing like mobile Mondays and stuff like that, and getting more rigid schedule. But I don't have any of that set up right now. So I think give it a week and we'll be more on a structured format. Tonight we'll probably be playing, I don't know, some Tarkov Warzone. Not sure yet. But all those links to Twitter for updates on what's going on, YouTube for, well, this is probably going to be posted to YouTube actually, but Twitter, you'll have all my stream updates, content updates, when stuff's going out. That's going to be linked in the description below, as well as links to both my Trovo and my Twitch, since those are the kind of two streaming platforms that we're gravitating towards. We're probably going to end up just kind of splitting our time between the two and seeing which one we like more going forward for just growth potential, as well as, you know, it's a lot easier with Trovo to get in contact with support and stuff like that when you do have issues, because it is a much smaller platform right now. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys for at least giving me the time out of your day to kind of get my thoughts out there. Really looking forward to diving into this head first and seeing what we can do together. But yeah, that's it for me. Be excellent to each other. Scoot out.